Yeah, different setup, huh? You're probably wondering why. No, wait, you're probably not wondering why, because you saw the title. Okay, let's do this. Welcome back to another day of Brittmas. Let me just announce a few things. Number one, I am recording from my computer. I don't know. I just thought this would be the easiest way to do it. With that being said, I have a 27.5-inch screen right here, and the camera is all the way up here, but the viewfinder is actually right here. So if you see me looking down the entire video, I'm sorry. Let me just start off by saying, if this is your first time visiting my channel, I'm so sorry. This is not a great video to start off on. I promise if you watch any of my other videos, I'm a very cheery, happy person. I've never done a story time before. Oh, I tried my hardest not to make this video. Promise you guys that I gave Fashion Nova more than enough chances before I finally snapped. I had this fabulous video idea to have my daughter pick my Fashion Nova outfits. I will leave the card for you guys to visit that video if you would like. It'll be over here. So basically, what happened was my daughter placed an order for 6 different items on October 5th. It is worth noting, if you haven't already seen the video, that the reason I returned a lot of the items was kind of on Fashion Nova. I received a pair of leather pants, and they came with a stain. 2 of the shirts that I got were completely see-through. And then there was 2 pairs of leggings. One pair of leggings came literally a chunk of the stitching, like this big, just hanging off the legging. Didn't even try to sew it down onto the pants. They just left it like, that's probably good. So I had to return 4 items because of their products. I made sure that I was returning everything in the allotted 30 days that they allow. I filled out the form perfectly. I did everything that they asked. I paid $17 for flat shipping to get there. That's already coming out of my money. Oh, you better believe I was not happy. First of all, I feel like this is your fault. You should be paying for the return shipping. By the way, in case you don't already know, you don't get a refund. You get a e-gift card. When you refuse to give your customers their money back and force them into placing another order, whether they want to or not, that's your first mistake. I think that's really messed up. I think every customer should have the option. So like I said, the order was placed on October 5th. I sent it back on October 27th. I saw that it was delivered a few days later. I'm waiting. Nothing. Let's just be generous and say by November 10th, I probably should have heard something. I shouldn't have to reach out to you. It should automatically be refunded once you get the items back. Here's where the story starts to get a little interesting. So I waited until December 2nd to actually contact them. As you can see, right up at the top, 13 different emails. My original email says, hello, I placed an order on October 5th, 2018. Unfortunately, some of the items did not work out. This is my first time ever having to return something to your company, so I made sure to check on the time frame I had to send them back. It states 30 days. I made sure to return the items in that time. The return was filled out and dropped at the post office on October 27th, 2018. Today is December 2nd. I still have yet to receive my refund. I've checked my email and account for updates several times and still nothing. It's been over a month and I'm starting to get worried. I have saved the receipt from the post office with the tracking number. Thank God, always save your receipt. That was my saving grace, and you'll understand why in just a little bit. I hope that this can be resolved quickly, as it's already been quite a while longer than it should have. Thank you for understanding, Brittany.
kind of forget about it. I'm not a huge, like, check my email person. And then when I do check my email, I see that I have an email from Fashion Nova. So you're probably thinking it was a response. No, it wasn't. It was actually Cardi B collection, blah, 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 advertising something. Which reminded me, they didn't respond to me. So on December 4th, I messaged them again. Hello, I sent you an email 2 days ago in regards to an order I returned a month ago, and still have yet to receive my e-gift card or a response to the email. I have also reached out on Instagram and have got nothing back. Please look into this matter. Brittany. That reminds me, twice I left comments on their Instagram, and once I sent them a message, and nothing. So on December 5th, I get a response from Andrea. Andrea and I are about to become very much acquainted. Andrea says, "Hi, love." That's gonna get annoying. "Thank you for contacting Fashion Nova. I'm happy to help. We do not have a record of your return in our system." I'm sorry, what? Oh, you know my blood was already boiling. I'm like, crap, I should have contacted them sooner. I thought I was being nice. I was being an idiot. Oh well, I have the tracking. It shows right there that it was delivered. They cannot tell me that it wasn't delivered because it was, and I have proof. We do not have a record of your return in our system. Please provide us with the tracking number of the return and a list of the items that were returned, so we may research with the returns department. At times, we receive returns without return forms or with forms that were not filled out correctly. And in these cases, we are not able to process a return at that time. Kind regards, Andrea. Oh, Andrea. This is me responding on December 6th. I said, I made sure to send them back with the proper forms. I have attached a photo of the tracking receipt. I sent back 4 items. They are as followed. Thanks for looking into this and getting back with me as soon as possible. I'm still being nice, right? Like, I'm a little not happy, and I think that's a little bit apparent. But for my 3rd email with absolutely no progress, I think I'm being fairly nice. I don't think I'm being mean by any means. On November 6th, I get another response from Andrea. Hi, love. Thank you for choosing Fashion Nova. I'm happy to help. Are you, Andrea? Can we get to that helping part then? That'd be great. We will notify you by email as soon as we receive and process your return. I'm sorry, as soon as you receive it? You received it a month ago! That's where I start getting a little angry. I thought we clarified. It has been received. Returns can take up to 5 to 7 business days to process, and we should be completing your return soon. 5 to 7 business days, huh? Well, that's cool, because it's been about 35. For delivery status, please reach out to your carrier. He literally just ignored my entire email and every piece of information that I've provided and just went on your own little tangent. This one's from me, and it's a little lengthy, so this is probably where I start to get a little heated. On December 7th, I say, hello, Andrea. My issue is that the return was delivered to your location on November 2nd. It is now more than a month later, so that is where my concern is. I have been very patient in waiting to message you because I understand you have a lot of returns and have to go through each of them accordingly. But if you've had your items back safely for over a month, I feel as though that is more than adequate timing to handle the situation. I do not feel comfortable with this issue going on for much longer because I feel like it will get lost with all other orders since it hasn't been made a priority. If you check the tracking number that I have provided to you, you can also see that it was delivered on November 2nd. I hope that you can understand that this is my first time ever returning anything I've ordered from you, and the experience has been a little concerning thus far. I hope you can understand that having an order back for over a month and not reaching out to the customer about a delay of any sort and then continuing to make it no priority when you are made aware of the situation is not exactly professional. I was once a customer service representative myself, and I'm not trying to be rude to you personally in any way. I just need you to see why this should be made a priority. Thank you for your understanding, Brittany. I was stern and I was direct, but I was not rude. So December 7th, I sent that. Didn't get anything back from Andrea until December 9th. And she says, "Hi, love. Thank you for choosing Fashion Nova. I'm happy to help. Please note, returns can take up to 5 to 7 business days to process, and we should be completing your returns soon. Please note that customer care does not have access to return packages. We only have access to when the return has been processed by our returns department. We apologize for any inconvenience this has caused you. Kind regards, Andrea." So it's not an automated response because this response is similar, but it's different. There's definitely differences in it. She's just repeating herself and literally not hearing a word that I'm saying. Now I'm pissed. I messaged you on December 2nd. It is now December 9th. Not only have I not gotten my money back, but I haven't even gotten close to it. You guys still are talking about 5 to 7 business days to process the return. You haven't even told me if you found the damn return. So let me calm down and let me continue. December 9th, I respond, "Andrea, I'm sorry, but I'm starting to get a little aggravated as this is now the 3rd time I've had to state that this package was returned more than a month ago. So I understand that there is a 5 to 7 day period to process the return, which is why I have waited a month to even contact you about the issue. Considering you had no note of my package even being returned, this matter would not have even been handled had I not reached out to your team myself. Since you are now aware of the issue and since you can see on the tracking how long it has been since I have been waiting for my return, I would think that the refund would be made a little bit more of a priority. I should not have to wait any longer than I already have. Again, it has been over a month. I hope you can understand my frustration as it's nearing Christmas time and I'm wanting to use my money, caps, that the company owes me for gifts. Like I said, I have promoted your company twice now on YouTube and multiple times on Instagram. The last thing I want to do is lie to my viewers and recommend them to a company who would cause them the same issues I'm having right now. I'm really hoping I don't have to make a video warning my viewers not to shop with Fashion Nova. But if my return form from a month ago is not processed by tomorrow, I will not hesitate. I understand this is not your issue, so maybe it would be best to talk to someone higher up who has more control over the running of this business. Let me just say the only reason why I mentioned making this video is because I watched several videos from other YouTubers that said they got nowhere, they got nowhere, they got nowhere, they got nowhere. And the second they mentioned that they were a YouTuber, bam, issue solved. Which is really, really messed up. And considering what happens next, it's even more messed up. I really wasn't even planning on making the video. I just wanted to let them know how serious I was. You'll see the turning point coming up and why I decided I am going to make this video. On December 10th, I got, "Hello. Thank you for reaching out. I am happy to look into your request." Here it comes. You guys ready for it? After more than a week, the second I mention making a video, I get this. "We have completed our research and a credit via e-gift card is on its way to your inbox." There's still more messages and yes, there's still more tea. It didn't end there. But let me tell you why this makes me so mad. It's bad enough that it took me threatening to make a video for them to actually do something. But what really, really upsets me, in my first video especially, I was recommending to my viewers to go and shop with Fashion Nova. What happens to my viewers who don't have a platform like this? So if you don't have a YouTube channel that you can threaten them with, what does that mean? You're not going to get your return. They're not going to take you seriously. I'm almost done, guys. Let me tell you what happened after this. On December 11th, I said, wait for it. "Hi, love. You stated yesterday that my refund would be on its way to my inbox. So I waited all of yesterday and all of today. Still no refund processed. This is really a shame that this is the way this whole situation has been handled. When can I expect my gift card now? I think I've waited long enough. Thank you." December 12th, I get a message from Denisha. "Where'd you come from, Denisha? Are you actually going to help me?" Denisha says, Dear Brittany, you know what, Denisha? I already like you. Thank you for not saying, hi, love. Hope this message reaches you well. We're writing to let you know that your store credit has been issued and the gift card code has been provided below for your convenience. Kindly note that the gift card may take 3 to 4 hours after being issued in order to become active for use. If you have any further questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out. Thank you for being loyal. Hashtag NovaBabe. XOXO Denisha. Did you read any of the emails between Andrea and I? Because we're not friends right now. We are fighting right now. XOXO my So I did end up getting my refund. I really don't know if I'm going to be shopping with Fashion Nova again. Seeing how just me being a customer that needs some help wasn't important to you. And I understand some things happen. Maybe I should have reached out sooner. But the point is, when I made you aware of the situation, you acted as if it was nothing. I don't know if I want to do any more Fashion Nova hauls because I don't know if I really want to promote that to you guys. Let me know in the comments. I want to know your opinions. If you were in my shoes, would you continue to do videos on Fashion Nova hauls? That's my first question. Number 2, if you were me, was there something that you would have handled differently? Number 3, what was it that pissed you off the most about this? And number 4, if you have had experiences with customer service problems with Fashion Nova, I want to know in the comments. I read your comments. I want to hear your stories. I really hope that no one has dealt with this like I have. But that is all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for understanding that I had to get this out. I'll see you guys in the next video.